Welcome to day 7 of me teaching my dog to be my sous chef. Today we are making steak marsala pasta, and so I'm going to show her how to season a steak and how to properly chop vegetables. First off, I let her try a little bit of this bella mushroom and she spit it out. Wasn't a fan. That's alright though, I don't really like raw mushrooms all that much either. And yes, they're safe for dogs. Now, her favorite part, to lick the nice juices out of the defrosted steak. First, I'm going to pat that dry. Eden was very intrigued at this part. Look at that good dog, though. I walk away from a steak and she doesn't even eat it. Man, love her. Alright, so we're going to season that steak, and for me, I do about 2 teaspoons of flour, some chili spice, and garlic powder, all that good stuff. Ordinarily, I would do a steak spice blend, but where this was going in pasta, I figured I would just kind of keep it pretty simple. Listen, if you're not putting flour over your steak, you are not getting nearly as good of a crust as you could. I know it sounds weird, but just trust me on this one. Don't do a lot, but just enough to where it's coated on all sides. It really helps dry it out. And yes, of course, I let her taste test the steak. I'm not a monster, y'all. So yeah, just make sure you've got a nice even coating on that steak. It's not too thick, not too thin. Now go ahead and perforate it so that way it's extra tender. Give your dog a high five and move that steak out of the way. And I'm just doing a little bit of an onion. I'm going to dice it so that way I can use it for my sauce later. It's kind of going to be the equivalent of a scallion. But you know, scallions are expensive, so onion it is. Here I'm showing her how to tuck your fingers into a claw shape so that way you don't lop off your fingers. But you know, she doesn't have fingers, so I don't think she's going to run into that problem. Now, of course, give the good girl a treat, because after all, she did excellent and her job here is done. Come back for part 2 where I finish making it for you all. Bye!